It's yours, right, Pat?
Yes, sir. All right.
Gia,
Yo, yo, yo.
from the basement to the high rise.
What's up, y'all?
Hi, guys. Yeah, we in the motherfucking building.
What's happening, everybody? What's happening? What's happening?
Welcome to Blunts in the Basement.
Mm-hmm. How you bees? And right now, you bees with us.
Right. Well, I'm your co-host, Gang War 215,
Yes, sir. And a six-pack. Six-pack of them.
and we in the motherfucking basement. We in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Come smoke with us. You know what I mean? So, we were supposed to have a guest on here this week. My man, C. Merkham Kamikaze.
Shout out to you.
You know what I mean? But,
Hope everything work out for you.
yes, sir. And hopefully we get to get you on here on the next episode. You know what I mean? Look forward to that. You know what I mean? Super producer in the city. You know, one of the future gatekeepers to this hip hop game here.
Yeah, before we start off, we want a special shout out to all the squad, the OR, Old Head Herb, while we be with us every week.
Yep. That's our crowd, the audience. My man,
Shout out.
OG
Shout out.
Herb.
He, wherever you at, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to
Is one
Big
Big World.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? The organized rhyme family. And just so you know, we about to introduce, or not introduce, but we about to show y'all this 50 and over rap. It's coming real soon.
Yeah, 50 and overflow.
You know what I
What
mean?
I'm saying? So we're going to start something new, man.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? 50 and overflow.
We gonna get off the bullshit and get on to that real shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, Gangwell got me trying this new strand today. You know what I mean?
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch. I got a new strand today. And it's, what's the name of that shit? It's called, what's that shit called? Hold up.
What did you say? You
I have it
said
on my phone.
it was called
Glitter Bomb.
Glitter Bomb. I was about to say Unicorn Horn.
Yeah, Glitter Bomb.
All right. Glitter Bomb. That shit nice. This Captain Crunch shit, what I've been noticing is when I get like 3/4, halfway through the L, I sit back and be like, damn, I'm sleepy as shit. This shit is sneaky as hell, yo.
You know, I mean, that's the best weed. But I'm thinking, that's the kickback from when you get sleepy or hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind if I dip off to sleep. I know it's good. You know what I
Right?
mean? I know it's good.
This shit definitely got the, you know what I mean? You be smoking, and next thing you know, you high as shit.
That shit, cause man, once I get off work and I eat my breakfast,
Mm-hmm.
and I blow an L, and if I get like a quarter through the L, and I'm gonna cut a TV off. You know what I'm saying? Get in the bed and take it down for 2 hours.
Right?
And that's how I know this shit good. Like, this shit good money.
I know it's good when I gotta put the L out. Like if I'm smoking, cause you know me, I'm a rooted to the tutor dude. I like to spark it up, and I'm addicted to smoking, not just the tree. I like to smoke. So I sit back and be multitasking and smoking the whole L, and before you know it, this shit is a roach, and I'm over here mangled. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now they what's hitting the streets now is the new gelatos. They back out here now with new gelatos hit the streets of Philly with Scottie Pippins is back out. I mean Larry Bird.
Larry Bird. Yeah.
Larry Bird is 33. The 41 is back out.
Yeah, I had some 41
They got
last week.
They got the gelato cake in the city also.
How about that? I'm sitting here looking. I'm looking at the last little menu, and I definitely got some gelato 41, and there's some 33 on the current menu, some high end 33 too. You know what I'm saying? So I know them shits is some nice buds. Mm-hmm. We in these playoffs and shit, the championship, and I think it's about a wrap for Miami. You know what I mean?
True.
I think they in over their heads, and it's a little bit too much for Jimmy Buckets to do by himself.
I mean, he is taking he is taking a bunch of non-draft.
How about that?
You know what I'm saying, non-draft balls, and as far as he can take them.
Yep, and it's the second time he took them to the finals, right?
Yeah, so like if he can get if they had Embiid with Miami right now,
Well, that would move Bam down to the power forward, which would be sick. That would be
Bam
like a
wouldn't be
Twin
there.
Towers. No. Well, I don't think Miami love Bam.
in order for them to receive Embiid, they would have to give up.
How about that? But Embiid ain't. I don't want Embiid to go nowhere. I can't even talk like that.
Can't talk like that?
I just want Embiid to get coached right. He too much of a talent for me to just see him depart. You know what I mean?
Let's break down his game.
Okay.
What is he? What is he in the league in rebounds?
He's mid tier. He's not top tier rebounder. He's more, to me, his ability is his offensive ability. Like, to me, offensively, other than Jokic, who is a better passer, to me, he's the top offensive big man in the league.
Oh, Jokic is?
To me, Jokic all around is the best player in the league. But I think Embiid is the best scoring big man in the league. Yeah, I'm saying Jokic is the best because Jokic, his skill set, he can do everything. You know what I mean? Embiid don't pass like Jokic. Everything else he can do, but he don't pass like Jokic. He don't have the IQ of Jokic.
So Jokic is affecting the game totally different.
Absolutely.
Right. So
Jokic is 70+% of their offense between scoring, passing, and all the shit that he do.
Is it safe to say that Embiid is 70% of the Sixers offense?
No.
Why? It ain't 50.
Because he just scored. We're
not talking about the whole game. We're talking about offense. Is he 70% of the offense? Who's getting the ball most of the time?
Harden is play a bigger part in the offense than Embiid do because he got the ball. He getting assists and he putting numbers up.
No, man, no. The pick and roll, the ball's going to who? Okay?
Right, but the assist is coming from Harden. So the point that I'm making is with Jokic is dominating the ball, scoring and passing. That's where Embiid don't do that.
You're missing my point.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying to you is the offense of the Sixers is ran through whom?
It's ran through Harden. It's ran through Harden right now. If Harden chooses not to get a ball to Embiid, I'm just saying, Harden is the point guard.
Gang.
He is dictating who gets the ball.
Gang.
Mm-hmm.
Who's first option who's first?
Oh, Embiid. Okay.
So offense is ran through whom? The first option, which is whom?
Embiid is the
Thank
first
you,
option.
Man. Come on, man. You're like, come on.
All
I'm
saying is with Jokic, he is a bigger part of their offense because he's scoring the ball and distributing two scorers.
Let's break down the offense first.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about Embiid.
Okay.
All right. Now, with Embiid, so what would you say the percentage of the offense is ran through Embiid? If it's not 75?
I would say more like 55%.
55% of the offense. And then what? Then the rest of the offense is ran through Harden?
Harden and Maxey.
Harden and Maxey. How many shot attempts does Embiid get a game, you think?
I'm going to go with at least a good 20 to 25 shots a game. Jokic don't even take 20 to 25 shots a game. That's the difference right there. He don't even, and he's way more productive.
Because he's much more efficient.
Yeah, and he got a higher IQ. Because Embiid, you couldn't tell me that if Embiid understood the game the way Jokic does, that Embiid couldn't distribute and get the passes and all that shit. That just comes with understanding the game in that way.
No, it's just the approach of the game was built different.
Right.
See, Embiid was built
to score.
Yeah, but he plays offense like a guard. That's why you see the little hezzies and the crossovers and the step
You
backs.
talking about Embiid? Yeah,
Embiid.
yeah.
That's why you see that, because he's going to be catered to a guard. So he would, like, in the street sense, he would he's a 7'2" dude, but he'll drive a fucking small car.
Right.
I mean, you'll see a guard drive a big truck.
Right.
It's
right.
always the opposite. What you think, OJ?
Which is low post move? Which MB's low post move?
He don't have
I
one.
don't know.
Because he don't
I
do
don't
his
know,
he don't
Jay.
do his work in
I
the
really
low
don't
post. In the post, he does
I
a
don't know.
fadeaway.
Yeah.
He does a fadeaway jump shot in the post. So that's not that's his post
Well,
move.
you know, that's a post
a
move.
fadeaway jump
His
shot.
fadeaway is a post move. That's a post move.
That's his
and
post
it's
move.
then they're unstoppable.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
He shoots it at a high clip.
A extremely high clip.
But the problem I have with Embiid is Embiid is wasting a lot of energy by trying to initiate the offense from the wing as opposed to initiating the offense from the post, right? If you notice, when I started noticing this a lot towards the end of the season when I was watching the games and wondering what's the problem with the Sixers, like why we be struggling, why other teams coming back in the fourth quarter after we done had like double-digit leads and shit going into that joint. And the one thing that I can see where I clearly, like Embiid is just doing this all wrong, is him posting up on the wing as opposed to posting up on the post every time. Like, and then when he gets the ball on the wing, he tries to back the ball up to the post. Ain't that a waste of time and energy? If you just get it in the post, you ain't got to back nobody up.
Right, but most of his offense is coming at the foul line.
From that distance.
In the offense.
Oh, you said yeah.
It's coming from the foul line.
You talking about shooting foul shots?
No.
Or just
yeah,
shooting
like,
from that area?
Yeah, like
Absolutely.
Yeah, and like
Absolutely.
Yeah, like and like I would say like maybe a little 20% is that post that you talking about, but it's extended. It's not on the block.
Yeah, he getting it on the wing. It's always on the left wing.
Well, see,
That's his spot. He get it on the left wing. Then when he gets the ball, he tries to back down whoever he had to the post to do his turnaround fade zone. Now, just to me, and I'm not no NBA coach. You know what I mean? I understand basketball primarily from learning from y'all. All right? But I know for a fact that if he, instead of wasting his time on that wing, posting somebody up, which is fucking awkward as hell anyway, you know what I mean? Why not take him down to the post where you are 90% of the time bigger, stronger than whoever's in there, and then as soon as you get the ball, you just go up. It's an easy bucket.
I can tell you why. Because he don't run. He's not a center that runs rim to rim. See, only the old school centers run rim to rim. He don't run rim to rim. You know what I'm saying? The game is different now. You know, if he ain't shooting a jump shot, like I said, being a guard, he got to give you the you know what I'm saying? The breakdown, the shimmy and the breakdown and all that shit. He got to give you all that. You know what I mean? To even get a move off. It's not the same. It's not the same where we're going to go Shaq style. Bam, bam, give you a little, where we want to go to, a jump hook, or he going to go show the power. He don't do that. That game is over with.
But I think
that big man is over with.
But the thing is I think that him being a combination of Shaq, of that Shaq that you just said, and Elijah Wan for what I was saying. Somebody get it on the post, and it's a quick up fake or whatever, and an easy bucket. Easy buckets. Elijah Wan, he get the ball in the post, and it's a quick boop. You fall for it, and easy layup.
I'm gonna tell you something. He's more like a Dirk in the post. I'm not saying Dirk shooting threes. I'm saying Dirk in the post, because Dirk in the post was deadly.
Absolutely, and Dirk did the same fadeaway.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he did the
So
same fadeaway jump
it's
shot.
not really being Elijah Wan. Like I said, that aspect of the game of being a big man is gone. That big man is hot. It's too little. See you later.
But if that big man was playing up against Miami, you know what I mean, we could beat Miami with that big man.
And that's what makes Jokic so good, because he still has that aspect of his game. See, he's so big that he can do all the bumping and grinding and little twist and turn, because he can score with either hand.
I think he likes that shit. If you look at it, a lot of times he's initiating the contact. He's trying to get a little bump in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because when you're doing that, that's kind of like when I used to post you up.
And it's
If
wearing
I
down
bump
your
you-
opponent.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
I bump
yeah.
you from one side, you're going to try to come bump me this side again, and I'm going to spin off of that.
right? How about
So
that?
that's what he be doing. Like, he uses you against yourself.
How about
Plus,
that?
you know, like I was thinking like last 2 weeks ago, you asked me, do I think Boston will be a better matchup against Denver in the finals?
Mhm.
And I said, yeah, no,
Nobody, I think, would be
no,
a good
because
matchup against them
Horford
right
definitely
now.
wouldn't be able to stay with him.
How about that?
Man, Horford's a step behind, and just like Bam Adebayo, who's 6'8", 6'9", being generous, giving him 6'9". Horford is 6'8". You know what I'm saying? 6'9",
Mhm.
and a step behind. He'll really put work on him.
See, I think one thing that the Heat is doing, like that they messing up, and I think they kind of doing it to keep Bam out of foul trouble or whatever, because again, Jokic is a load. But I've been noticing a lot of switches where it's a lot of times where Bam isn't necessarily on Jokic, and I'm like, no wonder he fucking
But
teeing
what's-
off because
But have you watched this? Have you get a chance to watch the Heat's games during the season?
yeah,
So what's their defense? What's their defensive strong
it's
point?
his own.
Zone. So they can't do that against them.
They breaking that because Jokic breaks his own breaker. He's a one man zone breaker.
You put him in the middle. You put him in the middle. He's gonna have 30 assists.
Yeah,
So you have to play man. And then they got Cody Zeller come off the bench. Oh my God.
He wants to foul.
all Jokic gotta do is just look up and he gonna jump. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I think the Heat are overwhelmed. I swear, man.
it's too much of a team, man.
I was going over all the fuck ups that the Sixers made, right? Just going into this, like, why we keep getting so close, but not being able to bring it home. And I just thought about, what if we drafted Tatum? We can start there. What if we drafted Tatum? All right?
Yeah.
Then, what if we still had Jimmy Buckets? Right? So, chances are if we'd have had Jimmy, we'd have lost Tobias. Right? But we drafted Tatum. So now Tatum is Tobias on steroids. Same size, but with some dog in him. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we
Tatum
won a
got-
couple
I
chips.
don't know Tatum a dog.
Tatum a dog. Tatum a dog, but he a light skinned dog. He a light skinned dog. he come on, you know it's different with light skin.
Or if he a dog, he like a Staffordshire
Yeah,
Terrier.
he a light skinned
not
dog.
exactly
He one
a
of them
pit
big
bull.
poodles. He one of them big
No,
poodles.
he not exactly a pit bull. He a Staffordshire Terrier. He look like a pit bull. Got the nice coat of a pit bull, but he not a pit bull. Like so, he be like a Staffordshire Terrier.
That nigga is one of them tall ass poodles.
Huh?
He's a tall poodle.
Sharpay is dog. Cause they fighting dogs, Tor.
Now Tobias Harris
They fighting dogs.
is the
bro.
same size, but he a
No,
Chihuahua.
They ain't no joke, yo. Yeah, they'll get busy on you. You know what I mean? I don't. That's why I said. That's why I said Staffordshire Terrier. They look like a pit bull, and they're very smart and everything. They even got the build of one.
Just call him a terrier?
Yeah, he's a terrier.
Which one?
A Staffordshire Terrier.
Strepsils.
Yeah, he like a pit bull, but he's not a pit bull. But he's still a dog though. Now, let me ask you this. Did I ask you this? I want to repeat myself.
It's all good. We find out later. If I know the answer real quick, chances are you did. But let's try it anyway.
If you took Jaylen Brown and switched him with Zach LaVine, would the results be any different?
No,
Or who's better?
I would actually take Jalen over Zach LaVine.
They're the same player.
Only reason why I take Jalen over him,
Zach bad boy.
right? But with Zach, you got that light skin effect. It's a certain.
He a dog.
It's only one.
He a dog.
It's only one exception to the light skin cause,
He a dog.
and that's Steph Curry.
He a
Steph Curry
dog.
is light skinned, but he might
He
be
a
one of the
dog.
biggest dogs of all. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think Clay a dog?
Clay.
Clay he a light skinned boy. he
Clay
light-skinned.
might be the dog
He
you
a
said.
big poodle. He one of them big poodles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like if he get like, for example, if one of them big poodles get around a Great Dane, whatever that Great Dane bite, the poodle gonna bite it with him. You know what I'm saying? But that Great Dane gonna be the one to lead. Like Steph, if it wasn't for Draymond on that team, they wouldn't have won no championships. He's the dog.
That's the ultimate dog.
He's the alpha. You know what I
That's
mean?
the
He's
King
the one that
Corso.
make everybody
He
else
the King
move.
Corso of the
Yeah.
team. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah.
the King Corso.
And Steph is the kind of dog you got.
Jack Russell?
Yeah, Jack Russell.
Yeah, Jack Russell's got a lot of fire.
Yo,
Man. Like,
yeah, yo.
they're fearless, man.
If I'm
For
not
real.
mistaken, they got the worst temperament out of all dogs.
No.
Man, they just
They got one of the worst
They
temperaments.
just high energy. High energy, yes.
and high maintenance dogs. They are.
Mhm.
Because and the thing is, if you don't train your Jack Russell will train you. That's not
How about that? And every other dog in the house.
that's not telling everybody. If you
The
don't
dogs,
train
the
your Jack
cats.
Russell, your Jack Russell will train you.
For the longest time when I was ignorant, I called Jack Russell's Jack Dempsey's. But anyway.
Man. So who's better? So you said Jaylen Brown is better than Zach LaVine?
I would take Jaylen Brown over Zach LaVine for two reasons. For one, first reason is he's slightly younger. Slightly. Couple years. But in basketball, them couple years matter. And for two, I really think that if you match Jaylen Brown with a complementary player, see, him and Tatum for what, and this is something that they was talking about on Inside the NBA, that how Jaylen Brown and Tatum don't play together like how Murray and Jokic do. Like, if you peep that last game, if you peep that last game, Murray and Jokic, the reason why they both had them 30-point triple doubles is because they was giving the ball back and forth to each other. It was literally like a two-man game for a lot of that game with them two just scoring off of each other. And Tatum and Brown don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like the numbers were drastically different.
The chemistry is different. That's the
Right, but
that's-
Tatum
that-
and Brown been together now for what, 4 years now, right?
That's crazy. Even I wouldn't even bring that up because the chemistry of the team make the team. They have awesome chemistry with each other, man.
I don't think the way they play complements each other.
Tripping.
I think both of them puts up their numbers individually. You know what I
Everybody
mean?
puts their number
Right.
individually.
No, but Jokic and Murray, they literally have a two-man game where they play
Okay.
off of each other.
Okay. Now, what position is what's the name playing?
Who?
Is Jokic playing?
Jokic is the point center.
The center. And
Both of them points, really, if you think about it. The point guard and the point center.
and point guard.
Right.
Center and point guard, man. All right. So then you gonna have somebody on defense that's the center and another point guard playing Murray.
Right.
All right. So now you go ahead and flip it over and go to the Celtics. They not running a pick and roll with each other, with the power forward and the two guard.
Right.
They not running it. You know why? Because you have more. I'm not saying that Smart and Derek White are the best guards because they're like terrible when it comes to rating other guards in the league. I mean, they're like in the 20s. You know what I'm saying? But they are still efficient with defense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the way the offenses are ran, their chemistry is ran, is moved by passing that ball. They run the pick and roll, old school ball. It's hard to stop that pick and roll. Everybody tries to run the pick and roll, but you can't run it right unless you got the players
Right
to run
pieces,
it.
yeah.
They got the efficient tools to run that shit. That's why everything's run so smoothly. Cause
I mean, all right.
hold up. Jokic and Donovan and the ball for Dallas. They get
Doncic.
Doncic.
Yeah.
They get any shot they want to get.
And they pretty much the same player, just two different sizes.
They get any shot they want to get.
Yeah, because they play the exact same way. Doncic dominates his team as far as offensive percentage, how much of the offense comes through him.
And Doncic is so good, it doesn't matter who he runs the pick and roll with. It's always going to draw to him. Same thing applies with Jokic. No matter who he runs the pick and roll with, it's always going to draw to him. So that's why Murray is awesome with the one-on-one play. So they're going to complement each other. These two do complement each other. Brown and Tatum do complement each other.
It's just-
or you will see problems during the season.
I think it's just more.
They're attacking the game at two different aspects. One is from the top of the key on the right hand side, and one is on the left hand side. That's the only thing, man. You gotta break the floor down. You gotta keep it balanced. You gotta have one sniper on one side and a sniper on the other side. You gotta keep it. They both shooting at least 6 to 8 threes a game. I don't see why. I don't see no. I don't see, you don't ever hear during the season that someone's upset with somebody because they shooting or something's going wrong. These boys is
No,
balling.
yeah, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying as far as, how the two players utilize each other. So, me using
It's
Jokic
systems.
and Murray, Jokic and Murray is an exceptional situation because the usage has never been like these two cats.
Hell, in
So-
years.
No, ever.
No, in years.
No, I'm telling you, I just got finished. Ever. The numbers, the usage percentage between these two guys are at an NBA all-time number. You know what I mean? Like, these two guys, especially in that game, first and foremost, that's the first time that you ever had two people had a 30-point triple-double in the game on the same team. That's the first time that's ever happened in history. And at least 7 out of each of their assists went to the other person. You know what I'm saying? So that's just Murray coming down. He's seeing his ball coming up on him. He immediately looking for Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else don't even matter at that time. He just
And Jokic is doing what?
cutting and getting to the basket.
No, he ain't cutting. He
Oh,
just sort of cut.
Well, you talking about just setting the screen or whatever, setting the pick or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he Jokic do cut though. Jokic, he rolls.
Very slow.
It's-
Very.
Look,
Very,
in
very-
that last game, that's why I was talking about the bump. He'll set the pick. Then when he roll, he coming in like a pinball machine, like literally like boom, boom, giving everybody a little something. Get the ball like after the first or second bump. Now he get one more bump, boom, got that ball going, and he just doing a fucking floater or some shit. Like
Yeah.
when I say that he was unstoppable, he was unstoppable. So
I think the only team that will probably be to match them will probably be Sacramento.
no, I think that if Golden State was 100%, I think they Golden
Them
State.
niggas will get fucking tore the fuck up. They get tore the fuck up.
I don't know. I think Looney like he like the bump and all that shit,
Do
man.
that shit with Jokic. That nigga be fucking what do Shaq be saying? Barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken alert.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro.
All right. So I know you heard about
Mm.
Magic Johnson and this they talking about buying the Redskins or the so-called Commanders now.
Mm.
So this going to be the first majority-owned black ownership. Well, it's going to be a mixture because he's doing it with the owner of, is it the Sixers or the Nets? Sixers owner. So the Sixers owner and Magic Johnson and a couple people they got a bid to buy the Commanders. You know what I mean? So that's going to change. That's going to put a black narrative in the NFL for once. It's a mixed narrative, but you know what I mean? Magic is definitely one of the.
I got a question.
Yo,
I got a question. So you just said that Josh Harris, right? That's the owner of the Sixers, right?
yeah.
All right. You saying that he's going in with Magic Johnson
And a couple, and some other people,
but
yeah.
He's going in with them to buy the Commanders.
Yeah.
Alright,
They got an
my
active
question is,
bid.
How do y'all feel about this guy, man? He's the part owner of the
You got a baseball team too.
New Jersey Devils.
Yeah, hockey, yeah.
It's like he's always going after the enemy of the Philadelphia teams. So, trying to be the owner of the enemy of the Philadelphia teams. How do y'all feel about that? Like, he's the owner of the but he's also the owner of the Devils. And he's the owner of the Commanders, who's also a major component against the Eagles. So, what do y'all think about? How do y'all feel about that? I really want to you coffee because you're the residential Eagle fan in here. So how do you feel about an owner of another Philadelphia team going after an opponent to be the owner of them?
I mean that's just business politics. I can't get mad at no man for trying to get his money. His team's still gonna lose, and the Flyers ain't shit anyway. So I don't give a fuck about that. So,
Well,
yeah, I mean, the Commanders ain't the Eagles. Is the Yo, it don't even matter. They still gonna lose to the Eagles. Even if Magic Johnson come play. I mean, Magic Johnson and quarterback and shit doing some magic. Nope, they still gonna lose to the Eagles. So it don't even matter to me really. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's politics. He's supposed to get money. So if he got an opportunity to get some money, then get that shit.
I feel you.
Heck, what you think?
I mean, I'm not even putting no thought into it. Like, I don't know. It's all about the bread. You know how they are, man. It's all about the money, man.
It is
You know what I'm saying?
Can I-
That's
can I
all.
pass it to you?
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
It's all about the money, man. You know what I mean? He
I
knows.
just wanted to see what y'all thought about that because I just thought that would be kind of peculiar that the owner of a team in my city is just constantly going after our director.
Hey, I would just say it's probably gonna be easier to make trades.
How about that? Oh. You know what I mean? But we don't want nobody's on the Commanders. Once we gave them Wentz, it was like good. Now we act like we don't even know them motherfuckers. Like, you know what I mean?
So all right, how would
You
you
ain't
feel?
get on West.
Well, once Wentz went there, you know what I mean? We was happy. We was
How
like,
would you
yo,
feel if he decided he was going after the Cowboys, trying to buy the Cowboys?
they ain't never happening.
How you gonna do that with Jerry?
It's hypothetical.
That's a
It
you.
wouldn't affect you either.
You gotta capitalize the hyper.
No, because I know he can't step foot into Texas.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even really worry about
The
that.
Cowboys is gonna always
ain't
be
going for
owned by
that.
Jones.
You know what I mean? They ain't even going for that, bro. So
Yeah, the Cowboys is always gonna be owned by Jones, yo. They going and I think the same for like the Lakers. The Lakers is always gonna be owned by a bus. In some type of way. You know what I mean? Certain franchises is just worth too much. And those is the top two franchises. Like Boston might have all the chips, but their uniforms is ugly. So, I mean, it's just my opinion. Like
it's just don't ever change.
yeah, the uniforms is regular. Like the Lakers, that shit, you know what I mean?
They got.
It's the
everybody
reason
got
why they the
different
top
colors.
franchise.
Everybody, well, they got black, they got white, they got green, they got 3 different colors.
You talking about the Lakers?
No,
or the Boston?
Celtics. The Celtics.
Right, but yeah. You know what I mean? But no. Them Jones is mostly ugly though. They regular. Like they go nice with a pair. It'd be a nice outfit for one day. But all the time, no, I can't wear green like that all the time.
All right, man. Something else, man.
All right. So I was just talking earlier about the bull who got killed by a shark. Anybody see that video? You see the video of the bull getting killed by the shark? You ain't see it neither? That shit was crazy. It was like Jaws in real life. You know what I mean? You know what? I'm not sure if they was on vacation or if it was
It was a Russian dude.
It was what?
He was a Russian cat.
but I don't think it was in Russia. It might have been Australia, I think Australia. And you know
He got ate by the shark, or
you got 8. Like you see him rumbling the joint. First you see the shark yank him down. So when the first time the shark pull him under, all you see is the bull feet come up and then go down. You know what I mean? So if he pulled him, if he was his head was in the water at first, and the shark grabbed him, and you saw his feet. That was you know what I mean? Then he came up one more time. When he came up this time, you seen the shark come grab him. You know what I mean? Smack his fin, and then you never saw a bull again. It was a rat. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. First thing I thought was just like, you know,
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be out there.
Can't swim in that water, baby.
Yeah, but, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know, it's a shame what happened.
Was it the Russian man getting mauled and attacked by a shark in Egypt
Might have been. Yeah, it was just recently. It was within the last week.
one day ago?
Yup, that's it. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is like, all right, so to me, that's like hearing a story about a man getting mauled to death by a monkey in a tree. It's like, why was he in the tree?
Yeah, I question this shit sometimes.
No, but like, why was the bull in the tree? Like, if he was in the tree with the monkeys, then you know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing. Like, you out there in the water with the shark.
No, you got on some real shit. You got all these people going out there Yellowstone. They messing with the bison out there.
Oh, them bison gonna fuck
And
them
the
up.
bison been trampling them.
Yeah, them bison is
You know what I'm
huge.
saying? This is recently, like, you know what I'm saying? They were getting trampled by the bison.
I
They trying to go and
like,
they trying to take selfies and stuff like that. They like, oh yeah, oh what the take this horn real quick.
I don't be fucking with no
Man.
wild animals. Like, you know what I mean?
It's not in us to do
Yeah.
be messing with all that, man. Yeah, we don't be doing all that.
You know
We
what I
don't-
mean?
we don't
So,
be doing all that.
yeah, man. I mean, it's a shame. R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? But my advice to everybody else is don't fucking swim out there. There's sharks out there. You know what I mean? Duh. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching this joint on YouTube earlier. What was it? No, not earlier. Like a couple days ago. About all the different black towns that are underwater. Man.
In Louisiana and
they
stuff
flooded,
like
they
that.
flooded
too.
the
Yeah.
towns.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They flooded the towns, and the towns is underwater. So
It's
people-
lakes now.
they lakes now. People, you know what I'm saying, is swimming in above cemeteries and stuff like that. Like, it's crazy how this stuff is going on, and we don't even know none of this stuff. Like, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. You know, there's so much stuff going on in the world, man. We're on the
Right?
brink of World War III, y'all. But you
Yeah.
know, we all distracted by the sports and all this crazy stuff that's going
That's
on.
what it's supposed to do. But at the end of the day, I mean, so, all right, since we was doing hypotheticals, right?
Yeah.
It's World War III. Boom. Whoever, the North Korea or Russia or whoever, the motherfuckers is parachuting into your neighborhood. You look up, all you see is a bunch of red fucking parachutes dropping all around the neighborhood. It's on. World War III. It's a fucking movie, right? So, now what? What's your next move? Okay, but I'm saying, but Red Dawn,
Well, I got
Dawn tomorrow, Dawn. It's happening now to you, and you're able, you see it with your eyes. What you gonna do?
Well, I'm locking my doors, and you know what I'm saying, and I'm on the forefront with mine.
You locking your doors?
Yeah, goddamn right. Locking my doors.
What you do?
Unless I got somebody to mount with. Yeah, locking my doors. I got a bunch of women to take care of. I got
I
girls.
feel you.
You know what
I
I'm
feel you.
saying?
So,
Protect your own.
So I'm checking. Yeah, you
But
know,
for them to sneak up on us, no time to prepare, no get yourself together.
you look up and that shit happening. And it's on the news at the same time. Breaking report, fucking Russia and North Korea and China are making a unified attack across the country. You know, paratroopers, boom, 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 boom.
clip,
Right. All right.
clip.
So I've actually given this some thought, right? So this is what we do.
In the basement.
This is what we do, right? We put together a path like a route, like a paper route. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to come up and we're going to work our way to a certain destination. Now, I know for a fact on my mom block between the fucking 5 neighbors that I do know that it's an arsenal over that bitch. Like, it'd be just as good as hitting up a police station. You know what I'm saying? As far as the arsenal. All right? So my objective would be to do a sweep from where we're at to that point and grab everybody that's a loved one, that's with it, that's ready to fight, and we all go together and we hold down the block. You know what I mean? So we be set up through the cribs or whatever. You know what I mean? Start digging a underground tunnel network so we can go throughout the cribs without you necessarily seeing us. And they gotta make it through when you come through the block, you getting lit the fuck up.
And
Whoever it is.
For real, when they're up in the sky,
That's when you want to start hitting them. We know that from the game. We know that from Call of Duty.
Black Hawk Down.
Start hitting them up from off, yeah. Shoot them right in their ass. Boop, 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 boop. They're going to be like, Scheiße. And all that other stuff they say, that's German. Right? It's all good. Russia they got a version for shit.
Let's go back to real time.
Oh.
We just went off on Spider-Man.
Right, but I'm just...
And-
No, but I'm saying that shit
Joe.
might happen, though. You said it's World War
They
III.
ain't coming the fuck away over that.
Hey, you never know, man. How we know for sure they not
Because
coming here?
the thing come over here like that and get on this type of territory, that's believe it's gonna be some type of war in the air or some shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But even if it is all that, I mean, that's not to say that the only time they ever came here was Pearl Harbor. But what's to say? Shit is this a different time now. That Chi Jung Kwang, whatever his name is, Kung Fu Korea guy.
They ain't gotta come over
You
here.
know what I mean? This motherfucker is brazen.
They ain't gotta come over here.
Yeah.
They ain't gotta come over here. Ain't gotta come over here. He gonna go like this.
But Duke, they ain't ready to do Duke.
Shit. You don't think these niggas is playing? You think these niggas is playing?
Hey, well, Nukes is stupid. Nukes is like you playing somebody in the game of fucking Battleship, and he sink your battleship, and you was spoiled sports. You're like, okay, well, I'm going to sink your whole fucking nation. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when the motherfuckers just need to just rumble. You know what I mean? Like if we can get to that point, they need to just square up and meet in the fucking ring.
So what's his name? What's the boy name again?
Kim Jong Un.
John, you ought to talk like him and shit. You hear that shit? You talk y'all wrong. Yeah, that guy. All right. Look, this dude had a leather jacket made. All right. And he put a decree out: if anybody make a duplicate jacket like this, death to you.
So he around looking for motherfuckers that got his jacket.
Anybody try to make a copy of this jacket, it's on your, it's off with your head.
You know they like copying
if he
shit.
telling his
Korea.
own folks, if he telling his own folks that, all right, and he put that's a decree to go out. Why won't he push a button?
Yeah, them motherfuckers is crazy.
We ain't say it gotta be the ultimate joint. They got big dukes, small dukes, they got all kinds of shit, dog.
Didn't they just have a fake launch or something like that?
Yo, they've been testing,
And a couple joints.
they've been testing weapons over there. Yeah, they've been testing weapons for a long time now.
They've been testing
You know what I'm
it
saying?
over
That-
China,
you know.
if I'm not mistaken. China been complaining about that shit.
Yeah, it's this shit going down, man.
At the end of the day, man, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if shit go crazy, we resilient. We've been around for a long time. We just gotta, you know what I mean? Work it the fuck out and
It's
do the
in
best
time.
we can.
It's the last one right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, man, I guess this is where we gotta be optimistic and hopeful because all that shit is out of my control.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What's up with all the, they saying Philadelphia got the highest carjackings.
And they saying
It's
this
around the
shit,
area.
this shit is from a TikTok challenge. Like,
Yeah.
for real?
I don't believe that shit,
Notice
man.
They gave the plugs out, the Kias and Hondas a couple months ago. The city's doing it now.
Yeah, they just did it a couple days ago. They had it free. If you got a Kia or a Honda, you can come get a wheel club.
They showed them how to
If
spin.
you're doing that shit you know what I mean, for a TikTok challenge, like, come on, man. How old are these cats? 12? I know some of them are, but
They
damn,
young,
man.
man. They're young and they be tripping.
You know what I mean? But I'm telling you right now, these cops is about to, you know, Philly cops used to be one of the most corrupt fucking police districts in the nation. Like right now, Philly cops are real lax, man. They real lax. It's like
Why should they relax?
it's like they smoking weed because it ain't crime no more. It's like Philly cops is real. They not as they not like they was under Rizzo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Where they would just.
You know how it was on the Rizzo?
I mean, I remember. Yeah,
So what do you remember?
I remember. Cops wasn't your friend at all. What I say is right now, the cops, at least in my neighborhood,
The police brutality was crazy.
right. So what I'm saying is right now, the cops I'm seeing ain't on that type shit.
So that's what they need to be on?
No.
So what you
But
talking
what I'm
about?
saying is these youngins wilding out with this shit is gonna force them to be on that type time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they talk about bringing back stop and frisk and all that shit. That shit ain't gonna affect me because I'm grown. But them youngins ain't gonna like that shit, dog. You know
That's
what I
gotta be
mean?
dealt with, man.
They ain't gonna like that
Yeah.
shit. They don't realize the wilding out is really making it worse in the streets for them.
Hey,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
Listen, man.
If everybody just chill, got their little couple dollars, whatever. You know what I mean? You know, everybody should be chill.
The wicked gonna do what the wicked gonna do, man. You can't
Right.
fault them. You know what I'm saying? It's as it is written.
How about that? All right. We also got what's the name of Bug and them squad? Trying to get them back on here too.
Yeah, they don't actually have a really name. It was AMG, but they switched it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was trying to tell them the other day, y'all too nice. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bug, Liddy, and Yop.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all brothers. You know, y'all did some
Yeah.
great music.
We want
You know
y'all
what I mean?
back on, man. Let's do it right this
Yeah,
time.
the music is crazy.
You know what I mean?
We really rocking and rolling on that thing, man.
Yeah, I fuck with it. Matter of fact, you know, we gotta get them to send them some stuff because if there's any videos or anything like that, like I don't know if you've been paying attention to the Instagram page, but you know what I mean. Like as I go through social media, anytime I see like some dope music, whether it's you know what I mean somebody dropping a verse or just some dope music shit, I post it up on the Blunts and the
I see.
Basement page.
Anybody looking for some dope beats, man, look up Big World Entertainment, man. Shout out to Big World, man. Dopest beat by the beat maker, man.
Yeah,
Boy, it's crazy with it.
yeah. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. You got anything else you want to talk about? Next year during the off joint though, I will be turning at 50 and shit. I'll be 50 next Friday. So
Dang,
you know when I come back on
50.
the next show, I'm gonna be officially like
you be a 50 ball,
somebody
you
said
be
they
in the crew.
5 zeros and shit.
You be in the crew.
You know what I mean?
Damn,
So
come with the swollen ankles.
you know what I mean? My hair, my age is finally catching up to my hairline.
He's stepping in. He's stepping in.
You know
He's
what I
stepping
mean?
right on in. Like, bam, yep.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this motherfucker lick. This L is
That's
just
it,
like,
that's it.
wow.
Yo, man, that's crazy, man. How like time just flies, man. For real. Like like you can. I remember just being in my prime, and like, that's the thing. Like when you young, you think you got forever.
How about that?
You know, you put shit off. I mean, I get to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still young, party, do my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Time speed up though. Y'all don't realize it until it just one day you gonna just be sitting there doing some shit and you gonna be like, yo, why it seem like these days is going by faster, these years is going by faster. Like I swear, like the older you get, the faster time get.
The older you get, your circle becomes smaller.
How about that? How about that?
Straight up.
Fortunately for
Yeah,
us,
man.
it's just you know what I mean, we got R.I.P. Beef. Who else?
R.I.P. Beef. R.I.P. Ja. R.I.P.
Ja,
Furrow.
R.I.P.
You know what
Furrow,
I'm saying?
yeah.
All my
Yeah.
family and friends, man.
Yep, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P. Dane.
For real, man.
It's a few R.I.P. Dawn Smith.
R.I.P.
It's a
Dawn
few
Smith.
people, you know what I mean, that you
You know what I'm
would
saying?
think like went definitely before their time.
Like,
So every day here is a blessing. You know what I mean? That's why the present is a gift. You know what I
that's
mean?
right,
So, be smart and be in it.
man.
Feel me? You got
Okay.
anything you want to say to the folk?
Hey man, watch your head out there, man.
Yep. I'm gonna fuck up this piece of lemon
You
cake.
know what I'm saying? Watch your head out there.
Yep. Keep your head high. Keep your mind right. You know what I'm saying?
Give praise to the Most High when you open your eyes, man. You
Absolutely.
wake up in the morning, as soon as you open your eyes, give praise to the Most High, man.
It's because of him that you open it.
That's right. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So if you want to reach out, you got anything to say, you can holler at your boy on Instagram, GangWar215, or Blunts and DA Basement on Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah, I'm Pac Money 215 on the Grizzam.
On the Grizzam,
You know
right?
what I'm
And we got good old T-Dub and WTNU. I knew I had it this time. You know what I mean? WTNU. You know what I'm saying? Radio. You know, shout out.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the squad, man.
And we see y'all again in 2 weeks. Hopefully, you know what I mean, we got the guests coming. You know what I mean? That's what we're trying to incorporate going forward. So every episode, we're trying to, you know, instill a guest. Somebody new, somebody that got something to do with what's going on out in the streets and, you know, behind the scenes or whatever. So we're going to keep y'all updated on what's going on. And we're going to have some of that good tree, you know what I mean, following up on the next episode, you know.
Get back to this battle of love.
Yeah.
I'm showing you. I'm
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
You know, get to the gut on it. Go to the bread basket on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shine out, y'all.
Yep.
Y'all be safe out there, man.
Yeah. Deuces.
You be tripping, kid.
Can't help it, man.
You tripping.
I be meaning that shit, though. You know what I mean? I don't be saying nothing that